Here at the Real Wine Company, I want to share with you the connection between the wine that you drink and the real people who make it. I'm just back from Excelsior estate in South Africa, where I've given my new video camera its first outing, so I hope that works. But what I'd like to do is to introduce you the man who makes the wine. And here we are on top of the mountain, looking down on the Excelsior estate, which is beautiful and where we've been staying overnight. And I'm now on top of the hill with Peter de Vet, who owns it and makes the wine. And we've just been talking about the wines from the Côte de Rhône and talking about some jammy styles, which neither of us like, and why Peter, what he's doing to avoid having jammy wines, have Shirazes from Excelsior.
Okay, yeah, thanks for that. Look, I love ripe wines. I think austere, weedy wines are just not my thing. But there is a point with wine where you go overripe and wine tastes stewy. And you know, haven't drastically changed, but we have changed our approach the past few years on Excelsior to pick at the point of ripeness. So you get lovely, sweet, ripe fruit, but the fruit still tastes fresh without being stewed. And you can do that by very clear canopy management, decent sunlight all the way through, and you've got even bunch spacing so that you don't have greenness and over ripeness on one stage, so you've got even ripening all the way through the bunch zone. And I think that's very important when it comes to making. So you're making ripe wines whilst avoiding jamminess.
One of your Shiraz is one of our best sellers, but actually so is the Sauvignon Blanc. We get lots of really good quality comments about the Sauvignon Blanc, which is just very, very drinkable and very popular amongst not only me and customers but lots of our friends. Which of the vineyards in the back there are the Sauvignon Blanc?
Okay, we've got the Sauvignon Blanc. You see the river down in front of us. That's called the Kochmanskloof. Not many British people can roll their G's like that. But the Sauvignon Blanc is planted so that all along the river. It's more alluvial soil, sandy, lighter textured. That makes up the bulk of our Sauvignon Blanc. We also have a parcel that we not our own vineyard, that we buy up from. It's Robertson, but it's slightly higher up. So we are at about 150 meters. They're at about 400 meters, and that gives a lot more crispness to the wine. So it's a little bit cooler. On this property, our Sauvignon Blancs tend to be a bit more tropical in flavour.
Excellent. Well, thanks, Peter. We're gonna. The wind's getting up a bit now, so
okay.
we'll probably get going back down for a cup of tea for breakfast, and maybe a wine tasting. But thanks very much. It's great to be here, and thanks for showing us around.
A pleasure, and thanks for supporting us.
Well, now that you've had a look at the vineyards, seen the man who makes the wine, what I'd really like you to do is to drink them, taste them, so you can make the connection between what you've just seen and taste the wine in the glass. So why don't you go on to www.therealwineco.co.uk, buy a case of wine and taste it for yourself.